Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope everybody's doing very well and enjoying their day. Welcome to the Crypto Coins Crew slash Rob Art live session. If you're here, as always, please kindly put a like and say hello in the chat, especially if you're a member on my Patreon or a regular here during these live sessions. As always, before we begin, you'll be able to find the link to my Patreon private group in the comments down below once this live session is over and in the description of this video below. All right, let's see what's happening. So once again, Bitcoin breached $35,000 today. XRP is pumping a little bit of following Bitcoin, and some alts, not all of them, some alts are pumping even harder and better. As always, the coins with smaller market caps, small caps and mid caps are pumping harder because, as always, they need less capital injected into them for them to deliver great returns. Remember, my friends, please kindly do not FOMO, do not force entries, do not chase green candles. Stick to the strategy that we follow on Patreon. Whenever market update is required, as you always know, I write a market update on Patreon. So you read the latest one, I believe, yesterday. Stick to that and don't do anything irrational. Besides that, just like about 20 minutes ago, I believe I published a new article, if you will, basically a new update on Patreon in regards to taking profit. So yet again, another target was hit for yet another 100x coin in the $99 tier. First target was hit, and I just took basic profits. I just sold 10% of that coin. So please make sure if you're a $99 tier and you're buying the coins there, please make sure that you go read the latest update that was published just like 20 minutes ago. Please make sure you sell 10%, even if the price is different a little bit, like 10 cents above, 10 cents below, or 20 cents below, like whatever. Basically, you get the point I'm trying to make. Like if there's a small difference in the percentage of the price when it's sold and when you're about to sell, doesn't matter. The price is good right now. Please go make sure you sell 10% and lock in profits in accordance with the strategy, because one of the points of the strategy is to make sure that you start getting used to taking profits and that you do not deviate from the plan. You sell when you're supposed to sell, my friends. Do not please postpone the sells. Take 10% profit, please. Besides that, I wouldn't say that anything exciting is happening. Yes, our portfolio is in profit. Yes, coins in the millionaire spreadsheet are pumping. Yes, some of the 100x coins are pumping, and others haven't moved yet. Once again, the coins that have moved, do not buy those coins because you're late to the party. You'll be chasing green candles and you'll be getting used as exit liquidity by people like me, for example, who just sold 10% on a certain coin because we bought significantly earlier than you before the pumps came, before the coins moved. So do not buy these coins that are moving, please. Do not chase green candles. Do not get used as exit liquidity. That being said, once again, there are coins that haven't moved, that are still down 95, 97, 98, 99% from their all-time highs. Other promising coins out there that you can still buy because they still haven't moved. So if you want to buy some coins and add to your portfolio, join the $99 tier and diversify into these gems. Some of them will go to zero. Some of them will pump extremely hard. Altogether, your portfolio will go up. That's the whole point of the strategy. Do not force entries with Bitcoin. It's way out of the accumulation phase. We bought much earlier. We hold what we bought. Do not force entries with Ethereum or XRP. Once again, we bought much earlier. And these prices are not good enough to sell or buy. We are currently in a neutral zone, waiting to see what the market does. If all of a sudden the market crashes hard, we'll see if it has crashed hard enough and keep dollar cost averaging in accordance with that strategy. If it keeps pumping and going up and building higher highs and higher lows, we'll start laddering out and setting trading take profits and taking profits and getting out of the market in accordance with that strategy and pocketing profits, just as we're doing with some of the 100x gems in the $99 tier right now. The point I'm trying to make is we stick to the plan. Please do not get excited. Please do not be depressed. Please do not be emotional. Please do not make irrational emotional decisions. Let's behave like robots, my friends, and let's make sure that we follow the plan that's been there from scratch. Whatever we write out a plan for all of our coins, and we always stick to the plan, and that's exactly what we've done throughout this month when we're taking profits with several coins in a 100x portfolio. We stuck to the plan and we started selling. That's exactly what we're going to do with the rest of the coins. We're going to stick to the plan. And if I ever think that there needs to be a shift or a change in the plan, I'll always inform all the members, and we'll do something different if the market is doing something different. Currently, there's nothing to suggest that the market is doing anything different, because I'm not going to delve into great detail here and talk about the charts, because that's for my Patreon members. But I will mention that Bitcoin crashed roughly 80% in roughly 400 days. And ever since then, it's been making higher highs and higher lows, and higher lows have been respected. Therefore, there's nothing to suggest, there's no technical proof on the charts to suggest that anything different is happening this time. I would, of course, love to see stocks move up and stock indexes breach their all-time highs, because historically, whenever stock indexes breach their all-time highs, Bitcoin followed through. That's one of the very few narratives out there that is factual. Now, one of the narratives that is being destroyed right now that is not factual is that basically whenever stocks go up, crypto goes up, and whenever stocks go down, crypto goes down. I spoke about, I published this on Patreon, I believe, like a year ago, explaining how theory is not true. And I spoke about this several times, proving this theory wrong. Yes, it very often works, and sometimes it doesn't work. So please keep in mind, right? What's happening right now? Once again, stocks were going down. While stocks were going down, once again, you had a lot of people come out and start saying that crypto is about to go down. And what happened instead? While stocks were going down, crypto started going up. So people who were trying to trade or invest based on narratives got hurt. The point I'm trying to make is narratives are bad because they kind of take away your attention from things that really matter. The things that really matter the most are percentages and numbers. And that's what we'll stick to. Percentages, as I keep reiterating, is our number one metric. And time frame, if applicable, is a secondary metric if it's applicable with the percentages. Time frames are a very tricky thing because very often time frame can be very useful when it falls in line with the percentages. But if it doesn't, you can get the percentages you were looking forward to, get the ROI you were looking forward to. But then sometimes when the time frame is off, you're like, oh, I was expecting this to happen, let's say, I don't know, like 3-4 years, but instead it happens in 5 or 6 years, right? And the percentages you were looking at suddenly took place and it happened, but the time frame didn't align. So why it's dangerous also to only follow time frames is because time frame wise, let's say you give up, right? So your target didn't hit, you sell, and then 1 year passes and the target hits, you just missed out on huge profits. So that's why our number one metric is percentages, right? We pay attention to a few things like that I mentioned in Patreon. There are very, very few of them. Most of traditional TA goes out the window. Talk about goes out the window. There are literally just a few factors that have proven to be working in crypto throughout all these years, and that's what we're sticking to. One that I'm, as I said, willing to speak about here is percentages. If once again you want to know how I use percentages and what my thinking behind percentages is, if you're on my Patreon, all of you can scroll down to the very, 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 very beginning. It's probably going to take you like 5 minutes nonstop, quick scrolling down, where you'll find the full video courses, I believe in 2 or 3 different posts right at the start. And watch those videos, and you'll understand exactly how I use percentages and my thought process. Other than that, please, once again, make sure that you go sell 10% of the coin that reached its first price target. The update is on Patreon. Go read it and please sell right now. What can I say? Congratulations to people who diversify. Congratulations to people who follow the system, who weren't like bearish or bullish or emotional. We just, like I keep reiterating, we're just like computers. We stick to our plan, my friends. We stick to our plan. We'll let the market mature and develop. I feel absolutely no excitement whatsoever right now while coins are pumping. And I'm pretty sure, as I said yesterday, that I will feel no excitement whatsoever. Maybe just a little bit, even in peak euphoria phase, where in my case, I'm raking in more millions, and a lot of people are raking in huge percentage ROIs, simply because this was my 3rd cycle, and I'm kind of used to this wild ride. Also, I've learned that being emotional and allowing exciting moments to influence you doesn't reflect well with your portfolio, and vice versa. When everything is very bearish and the market is crashing and the doom boys are out, and you allow your brain to get depressed and you start getting sad, it also does not reflect well in your portfolio. So just ignore all of that, my friends, and ignore moon boys, doom boys. Just follow the system, as we've been saying. We remain neutral and we'll let the market mature and act in accordance with our strategies. We don't have to think like the majority of retail out there in terms of bearish or bullish. As you know, I refer to bear markets as the macro accumulation phase. As you well know, I refer to the bull market, or what people like to refer to as a bull run, or the blow off top, or what they call it out there. I like to refer to it as euphoria stage and take profit stage. So that's the way I think of the market: macro accumulation phase, euphoria stage / take profit stage. I don't think of the market as a bear market, bull market. These are terms I use to explain what I'm thinking in more generic terms. But I just see the market in percentages, and I don't like to think as a bear or a bull. Once again, I use these terms so that people understand my idea. Like, for example, when I say if we see new lows and the market crashes hard, I will become very bullish. Or if we keep pumping hard and the market goes up a lot, I'll become very bearish. It's not that I will become bullish or bearish. It's just simply terms, once again, to explain what I mean by that. Because if we go lower, more capital is invested into the market, which means that I expect the market to grow a lot and the prices to go up a lot, which means, of course, traditionally speaking, I'm very bullish. And if the market keeps pumping and going up a lot, I start selling and getting out of the market and ledgering out with profits, or setting trailing take profits, which once are hit, I fully get out of the market. This means if I'm withdrawing more and more capital or from every single coin as the market pumps, that means that I'm, traditionally speaking, growing bearish, right? So that's why I try to use these terms to explain what I mean. Anyway, let's see what you're saying, my friends. If you're here, please kind of put a like, my friends. Thank you very much. Lilo, hello, how are you doing? Daniel, how are you doing, brother? Thank you for joining. By the way, I'm sorry for my voice if I sound weird. I have a sore throat. Generally, I just like there's a certain health issue I've been dealing with, and yeah, so I'm sorry about that. Will GH, oh, my friend Will is here saying, "Good evening, brother. Hope you and family are well." Thank you, Will, for joining. Hope you and Catherine are well. Good to see you here. Excuse me. Riza is saying, "Hey, Rob. Hope you're well, my friend." I'm well, thank you, Riza. How are you doing, bud? Great, man. Hey there, brother. How are you doing? Laura Provenzano. Good to see you here, Laura. I remember you. Laura is saying, "I subscribe to the $5 spreadsheet and the $50 card tier. If I sub to the $99 tier, will you advise me of what I can buy now, or is it too late? Will I need some help?" Laura, definitely. If you join the $99 tier, DM me on Patreon. Please mention that you're a $99 tier member. Please mention that we spoke on YouTube, and I'll tell you which coins you can still accumulate in the $99 tier that haven't moved yet, and I'll tell you which coins you should not be buying because they have already moved. Noel McDade, Harab, can you check your email if you get the chance? Thanks. Noel McDade, absolutely. You mean email or Patreon? Which one are you referring to, my friend? Mysterium Blade, good to see you here. How are you doing? I guess they're just saying, "We update the XRP targets on the Patreon." Thanks. Absolutely, my friends. I absolutely will. Once again, a certain thing happens with the price action, which still hasn't happened. There still has a bit of certain confirmation that I'm waiting for to see which kind of take profit strategy we're going to go with. Is it going to be more conservative, or we're going to kind of be more lenient with it? Sergio Azevedo, hi there, brother. How are you doing? Oh, my friend Boo Mansur is here. Good to see you here, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Boo Mansur is saying, "Hello, Rob Sensei." Hello there, brother. Dareem Lindsay is saying, "Oh, Dareem, good to see you here." Dareem is saying, "Hey, Rob, my fiance isn't so mad now that I was buying magic internet money. Thanks to you. You're changing our lives. God bless you and your family." Dareem, thank you, brother, for that beautiful message, and say hello to your fiance. Hope you and your family are well, brother. Agis 13 saying, "Get well soon, bro." Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Once again, I do apologize for constantly making all these weird noises with my throat. I just wanted to make sure to get on here. I already sent I wrote the market update on Patreon like literally minutes after I sold 10% of that certain coin. Then after that, I sent a DM to everybody to make sure that everybody once again gets the direct message on Patreon reminding them to sell. And I came here on live, which was the main point of this live, is to come on here and remind you not to FOMO and take profit with that certain coin. So yeah. My friend Billy Chavez is here saying, "Hi Rob, Billy here. Thank you for your time. Hope you and your fam are doing great. I'm excited for Euphoria stage as these current market conditions is fun to be part of." Billy, thank you very much. Hope you and your family are well too. I myself am excited for Euphoria stage, but I presume you probably read the last market update yesterday. It's exciting. It is nice to be here, of course. It's nice to see coins pumping. But before peak Euphoria stage hits, it's going to take some time. We're going to have to be patient, but I do look forward to that because the profits on some coins are going to be great, and the profits in general in our general portfolio are going to be very good. So, of course, I look forward to that. That's basically where we reap the fruits of our labor. That's where we finally lock in massive profits, and we finally see which coins pumped well and which coins underperformed, and exactly how many X's our portfolios have done. So I look very much forward to that. I'm with you on that, my friend. All right, my friends, please make sure you don't FOMO, don't chase green candles, stick to the system. Once again, please go sell 10% of that certain coin that I just published about. And yeah, thank you very much for joining, my friends. Please kind of put a like, and I'll catch you probably tomorrow on a live if there's a point to make a live in terms of if something happens. And yeah, there was basically a certain meme coin that I also wanted to add to the $99 tier. I was waiting for it to crash lower. Unfortunately, it did not crash lower, and now it's taking off. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes when you want the coin to drop lower, you never get the entry and it starts pumping without you. But it's okay. We've got the other coins pumping. So that's that. All right. Thank you, my friends. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.